EXD in your AO.
This guy is so weird.
Yeah. Ooh. What's up, Bestie? You just got wrecked. Oh, take that, bitch. Oh. Yeah. Whatever you say is the most hilarious thing in the entire world. Oh, I wonder why.
Tango,
Yeah, please tell me, why do you talk about Call of Duty while you're playing Battlefield? Please tell me, it's so interesting. How long will it take you to edit the videos so I can see how really done it is? The PP and the crowd, and Battlefield, and the fucking National and the penguins. Why did the penguin bit my toe? I don't know, because he just likes it. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. Look at that Razorback. Oh my god, look at that kill cam. Wow, dick shot. Wow. Wow, dude. Wow, dude, let's look at your video. 7. You seem to be really good at typing, dude. You actually seem like a normal person when you're responding to your comments. Dude, your thumbnails are literally you taking a picture of your fucking monitor. What is that? Dude, what are these thumbnails? What the hell?
There is a huge violation of free speech going on that has gone completely unnoticed. This affects YouTubers who tell fake life stories, like Luna. To tell fake life stories with clickbait titles and thumbnails, showing marijuana leaves and girls in bikinis, you have to create a character. This character will be the one who experiences all these life stories. Luna has drawn a basic cartoon character that he pretends to be to tell his fake life stories to an audience of 10-year-olds who believe everything he says. What I want to do is create a fake anime character with the first name Colton and last name Burden. Hey, those are real first and last names a person might have. And then tell fake life stories based on him while I'm pretending to be him. But I want this character to be more extreme than usual. Somebody that's borderline psycho or bipolar or has a borderline personality disorder. So to reflect this personality disorder in the character, let's say for an example, I create a basic life story for him where he almost gets arrested for smoking weed. So I started off with, me and my friends were at a party and it got loud and then the police showed up and they smelled marijuana, blah blah blah. So then I want to say, I was so pissed off at the fucking police, like, if I had a gun, I would have started shooting them. I really hate fucking cops. How they take a shit on all the fun we try to have. Like, I didn't give a shit at that moment if they were going to kill me back. I wanted to hurt those fucking pigs. Or maybe I'm telling a fake life story of a bully attacking me, and I want to say, oh man, I really wanted to go home and steal my dad's gun and come to school the next morning and just shoot up the place because I'm so tired of being rejected. You're reciting life stories of a fake persona here for the entertainment of gullible little children who subscribe to you. You will be speaking from a first-person point of view of a fictional character. But here's the catch. You can't admit he's a fictional character. You have to convince your audience of gullible children, that the character is you and everything you say is true. Otherwise, you will not have 1 million subscribers like Luna. You got to make sure those 10-year-olds believe you. But if they do believe you, and you're claiming you're constantly on edge and enraged at life, and you want to kill cops and shoot up your school, someone will call the police to investigate your claims. At the same time, your videos will be flagged and likely removed from YouTube for being inappropriate because it literally sounds like you're signaling terroristic threats. There is a simple way around this. Just say that this is a fake life story of a fictional character. Put in that disclaimer and you're fine. Then you can recite that story from a first-person point of view all you want. Except, now you jeopardized your business model. You admitted it's fake. So will the 10-year-olds be as interested to keep listening to you? Probably not. So how do you tell fake life stories of an edgy teenager character who fantasizes about killing cops and shooting up his school without compromising your business model or finding yourself being questioned by police and losing your channel? You can't. This is where the law impacts freedom of speech, and this is where the law has taken away opportunities and possibilities from you, and everyone seems to be okay with it. See the conundrum I just exposed? And no one will be angry at this. The only person who will be stewing over this will be me. Everyone else will be okay with this. But this is why you never create laws against anything that can be spoken or written down. Otherwise you destroy freedom and you take something that's harmless and make it into a criminal matter. Words are just sounds your vocal cords produce. How can you punish people for a series of sounds or a string of letters or words that somebody typed? If you feel threatened by someone, then defend yourself. Put sentries at the gates and wait to meet the attack. But don't make the threat itself illegal. Because look what you did now. You cut off a person's ability to make a certain type of content. You can't make a YouTube channel telling fake life stories of a mentally ill kid who wishes to shoot up his school and try to convince your audience of 10-year-olds that the stories are real, all because of how the law works and how YouTube's terms of service work because of the law. And everyone is totally fine with this. No one is angered by this, which is wrong. People should be defiant and angry. The problem I pointed out here is the reason why Luna can claim drug use and getting drunk and having sex, because cops don't waste their time investigating claims of someone under 21 getting drunk or trying drugs. But he will never tell a fake life story where he stole something, vandalized something, or hurt somebody, because that is something that might be investigated. So when he wants to tell a life story where something was stolen or somebody was hurt, he says that it was his friend or somebody else that did it, and he was just an observer to it happening. What such laws do, though, is block off a huge swath of potential stories that he could use for entertainment. So now we're all suffering with speech-restricting laws as a way of catering to the fear and paranoia of others. Pro-speech advocates say that just because your feelings were hurt or you feel offended by what someone said, it's not an excuse to censor that speech. So why doesn't making someone feel anxiety or fear fall into that category? Those are emotions too. If somebody says something disturbing, it simply shouldn't get investigated, and that's that. Shouldn't get investigated. Now, by creating anti-speech laws like that for the sake of safety, you're closing off doors and potentials for greater things in life. How long are we going to continue restricting our lives, restricting ourselves to possibilities of arrest and incarceration, restricting ourselves certain business opportunities, out of respect for the fears of others? What's crazy is this idea I'm proposing. You're hearing this coming from someone who spent a very large portion of his childhood living in fear. So I'm not just speaking out my ass here like someone who has always lived in some protective bubble and clueless as to what he's talking about. There are a ton of people out there who would like to terrify me with threats of harm. And yet, here I am defending an ideology that would let them do exactly that. So I can't make any fake life stories where I have committed crimes because police might come and question me. And not just me, but you can't do that either. You are also denied this. We're all denied an ability to tell fake life stories where we committed crimes other than drinking and drugs, because then police will bother us. That's wrong. See, when you side with me and my ideas, and implement my ideas, your freedom will open up. Or if you continue to side with the current status quo, your privacy will only shrink, and shrink for stupid reasons because of electronic devices. And there will be less and less things you can speak out loud without being punished for them, legally or otherwise. You won't enjoy our next sexual encounter, said Spectre after the match was won.